you have to seek it. You have to seek like life mastery. Your first thing is like, what is your entire life look like, right? It's very difficult. And I think younger people struggle with trying to like look at forever and trying to design a life, and then now evaluating every single opportunity based off of how it fits into that core master plan. And I think as I began to unwind and systematize the way I looked at brands, I at the same time began to look at my life the same way. And I read a book at the beginning of this whole process called Start at the End, right? And it was the idea of you must decide ahead of time what your intent is for this business that you're going to build. Do you want it to be a $5 million business with 50% gross margin that you take home $1 million a year from, and it does 3 million in sales, 5 million in sales? Like, do you want to build it and sell it? Is it your passion to run forever? Like, every business that I am invested in right now, every single one of the CEOs and founders all have a clear path and end in mind. I demand it, or else I don't have any interest, right? And I think I applied that same sort of mentality after discovering it in the business world of like, well, why would you not look at your life like that and then build your life backwards? And then it just opened up this insane level of deep clarity, because then you start thinking about time and energy and, okay, how do you systematize your life to stay balanced and what I like to call just living in the energy, right? And because the reality of it is there are so many different things in life that suck the soul right out of you, and you have to learn to basically build a life with very few of those, and so few even when you get hit by one every now and then, that it just simply doesn't stay, because there's so few things taking energy but giving you energy. Because at the end it's energy, and for so many people it's different. Unfortunately for me, I want to live in a 20,000 square foot house and that has endless views and is super modern and is $750 a square foot to build, and like some incredible lot, and have 5 children and live a fully balanced, amazing life, and fly private everywhere and be able to build companies nonstop for the rest of my life. Like, my needs as an individual from a material side, I didn't try to deny, right? I didn't build with the intent of, oh, let me get to this level and then I'll change my life plan. Like, it was build a life plan from both material, energy, and where you would like to spend your time, and then now look at opportunity and chase down everything you do to fill that thing in, you know? And it's the depth of clarity is the greatest form of peace and happiness, because you begin to now optimize your clear goal.
Clarity, you gotta get a plan, and you gotta get momentum. What I mean by that is a lot of people have self-doubt in their lives because they don't have clarity for what they want. A lot of people wander in a situation and they have a lot of self-doubt because they didn't sit down and plan it out. They didn't prepare. They didn't ask mentors or model others or do the research to figure out, okay, I should do A, B, C, D, and E. In other words, if you don't know the steps to success, of course you'll have more self-doubt. If you don't have the plan, if you don't have the map, if you don't know what you're doing, of course you're gonna have more self-doubt. So part of it is just like, decide to build a plan. Even if you have to ask for help and say, hey guys, how would you do this? What would be your first step? What would be your second step? I'm always asking that. Even at this stage of my career, I'm still saying, hey guys, if you're gonna launch this, how would you do it? If you're gonna promote that, how would you do it? If you're gonna create this thing, how would you do it? If you're gonna build this team or build that business, what would you do? And I always try to get the map before I enter the woods, so that I have the steps, I know the path. Because if you can remove the doubt about the path, you'll have more confidence in yourself.